Good evening, everybody. Welcome here to Eastern Arizona College Gateau Gymnasium. Lee Patterson with you as we're ready for Eastern Arizona College women's volleyball action here at Gateau Gymnasium as the lights go out. And they get the neon glow sticks out tonight on Neon Night here at Gateau Gymnasium. The starting lineups for Central Arizona College under the direction of Michael Owens. It'll be number 1, freshman Evie Murphy. Freshman setter number 2, Bruno Marinari. Freshman outside hitter number 6, Catalina Moreno. Freshman middle blocker number 7, Amy Lopez. Freshman outside hitter number 9, Sierra Neely. And number 13, Maria Toledo. The libero tonight is freshman number 5, Noelle Lotta. For the Vaqueras. For Eastern Arizona College, the libero tonight will be freshman from Chandler, Arizona, number 2, Cadence Moore. Freshman middle blocker from Carson, California, number 3, Loimata Siaki. Sophomore from Oro Valley, Arizona, middle blocker number 4, Emma Orton. The sophomore setter from Franklin, Tennessee, number 7, Macy Anway. The sophomore outside hitter from Mesa, number 8, Quincy Kumard. Freshman right side hitter from Oro Valley, Arizona, number 18, Melanie Merrill. And the sophomore outside hitter from Stara Zagora, Bulgaria, number 20, Steliana Chikorova. That is the starting lineups tonight for this one on homecoming here at Eastern Arizona College, and it is Neon Night. As you can see in the stands, everybody got flashing sunglasses and glow sticks in the gym. That is Michael Owens, the head coach for Central Arizona, and Sherry Kay, the head coach for Eastern Arizona. Coming into tonight's contest, Eastern Arizona is 17-10 overall, 6-3 in the ACC-EAC. Central Arizona 3-12 overall and 2-7 in the ACC-EAC. Eastern Arizona sits number 2 behind Arizona Western in the Division I standings. So Eastern Arizona College is in the playoffs. They just don't know if they are going to host or have to go to Arizona Western. As a matter of fact, all Division I teams get into the playoffs. Arizona Western, Eastern Arizona, Yavapai, and Central all get into the playoffs this season. Taking a snapshot at Eastern Arizona College, they have won 2 in a row. They are 4-3 at home, and in their last 6, they are 4-2. For Central Arizona, on the road, they are 2-8 on the season, and in their last 6, they are 2-4. We're ready to go. Eastern in their home purple, Central in their road black. As we get ready for this one here tonight. Good crowd on a Wednesday night. The student section is full, the Rowdy Reptiles. The floor official has cleared the lineups. Eastern Arizona College will receive to start this one. So going back to serve will be number 2, Bruno Marinari, the freshman for Central Arizona. To get this set 1 underway. Floater to the near side to Cadence Moore. Anway sets it to Siaki, and that's long. And they're going to say Siaki's going to get the kill because there was a touch at the net. So point for Eastern Arizona. Kamard to serve. Far side, set to the back row. Tipped at the net by Siaki. Far side, Merrill swings on it and off of the hands of Noelle Lotta. And 2 in a row for the Monsters as they start quick here over Central Arizona. Quincy Camard to serve, the sophomore from Mesa. Far side. Blocked at the net with a solo block by Loimata Siaki. And the Monsters go up 3-0. Camard. Set in the middle and out. On the swing in the middle by Central Arizona. That will make it 4-0. Camard back to serve again for the Monsters. Lara in the middle to Marinari. Over and in the perfect spot for Evie Murphy to find the opening in the back row to make it 4-1. Eastern Arizona. Sierra Neely to serve. Into Camard. Anway. Back row to Merrill. Marinari near side. And deep on the attempt by Catalina Moreno. And that makes it a 5-1 Monster lead. Here on Neon Night. Into the Monster rotation, Emma Orton. As Cadence Moore to serve. Near side to Moreno. And they're going to say point for who? It is point for Central Arizona on the swing. So Moreno will get credited with the kill. And Lara to serve. To Merrill. Anway. Middle back to Merrill. Merrill. Dug out by Marinari. Back to Moreno. She is blocked at the net by Chakarova. And the Monsters go up 6-2. Into the lineup for Eastern will be number 14, Brianna O'Donnell, the freshman from Goodyear, Arizona. And number 19, Asya Akbulut, the freshman from Ankara, Turkey. She will go back to serve. Will Akbulut. Set, backside, swing, and off the block and out. Count the point for Central Arizona with Evie Murphy on the kill. Oh, they're going to say it was, I don't know what that, Evie Murphy not credited with the kill. That's going to be point to Eastern Arizona. So Eastern goes up 7-2. I'm just as confused as everybody else on the floor. But nonetheless, Akbulut back to serve. Lara with the second hit as Murphy tries to get it over and just does. Akbulut to Moore, outside and off the arm of Noelle Lara. Merrill gets a kill. The Monsters go up 8-2. Timeout, Central Arizona College. We'll take one as well. 8-2, Monsters lead it here early. Back after this. Welcome back here to Gateau Gymnasium. Lee Patterson with you. Monsters lead 8-2 over Central Arizona here in ACCAC volleyball action. Akbulut back to serve for the Monsters. Floats it in. Far side, Marinari with it. Murphy with the tip over. O'Donnell going to send it back row, and it is in. Just catches the corner Heads up. Heads up there by O'Donnell to find the back row. And Akbalut ready to serve. Set to the near side. Moreno gets it over. Merrill with the save. And O'Donnell over. Dug out by Central. Moreno swings again. Too sharp of an angle, and that's wide. Point goes to Eastern Arizona College. Akbalut back to serve with a 10-2 Eastern lead. Floater to the back row. And that's an ace for Akbalut in between the two Central Arizona defenders, and the Monsters go up 11-2. Akbalut to serve. Set backside. Murphy swings, and that is off of Moore on the tip, and a kill for Murphy for Central Arizona. Makes it 11-3. Monsters on top, and Murphy will go back to serve. To Moore. Moore to Akbalut. Far side. O'Donnell swings and down for the Monsters from the far side. Her second kill. Into the lineup, Olivia Lunt for Eastern Arizona, replacing Camard, and Melanie Merrill will go back to serve for Eastern with a 12-3 lead. Now Merrill back to serve for the Monsters. To the near side. That's going to go back over. Orton tries to kill it home. Can't get it. Dug out by Central. Moore with it. Akbalut far side to Lunt. Her first swing. Dug out by Central. A loose ball over on the free ball. Moore. Akbalut. Short set to O'Donnell, and that's a third kill for Brianna O'Donnell. 13-3 Monsters here in the first set. Merrill back to serve. And that is in for an ace for Melanie Merrill. The Monsters have been serving back row here in this first set and flirting with that line, but they have kept it on the court. Into the Central lineup, number 4, Eliza Kalina on the floor. Merrill able to keep it alive. Akbalut to Lunt, blocked and out. A kill for Lunt. And the Monsters go up 15-3. And another timeout called by Central Arizona College. Well, they're in a timeout. We will tell you about our Gila Hanks Booster Club corporate sponsors here for this sports season. Allstate Tim Graham Agency, Big O Tires in Safford, Boulevard Glass, CMI, Country Companies Financial, Disaster Masters, El Charro Restaurant, Family Medical Center, Hydra Pest Control, Lee's Right Way Market, Marriott Spring Hill Suites, Pepsi Cola, Bottling Company of Safford, Pioneer Title Agency, Rattlesnake Exterminating, Roadrunner Rehab, Ron Cox Builders, The Station Laundromat, Trophies and Tees, and the Valley Telecom Group. Thank you for your support of Eastern Arizona College athletics. It's a 15-3 lead for the Gila Monsters here over Central Arizona. And Melanie Merrill ready to serve. Set. Backside on the slide, blocked at the net by Orton. Central will send it over once again. Merrill, Akbalut, back set to O'Donnell. Off the block, saved on the far side. Central has one more chance, and they get it over O'Donnell. Akbalut set to Orton, and that's going to be a push by Orton. Point over to Central Arizona. (15-4). Eastern Arizona College on top. into Merrill. Balut keeps it alive. Lunt able to get it over to Kalnina. Near side on the attempt. Kalnina with it. Now back. Lunt swings, and that is deep. And out. Point over to Central Arizona. 15-5, Monsters lead here in set one. Moreno to serve. Akbalut near side to O'Donnell. She swings, and that is out. No tip, and that's a point to Central Arizona College. Last two swings for the Monsters have gone long. 15-6, Eastern on top. Moreno to serve. Floater, far side to Lunt. Akbalut, she's going to send it over herself and punched over by Central. Back again. Orton not able to get underneath it, and that'll fall to the floor for a point for Central Arizona College. 15-7 now, Monsters on top. They led 15-3. That's 4 straight for the Vaqueros. Moreno to serve to Merrill. Akbalut, far side to Lunt. Off the block, Lotta there. Molinari near side, swung on by Kalnina. Now backside to Lunt. She fires it in for the point. Into the Eastern Arizona College lineup, number 15, Mia Thompson, the sophomore middle blocker from West Point, Utah. Emma Orton will go back to serve now for the Monsters. 16-7, EAC on top. And the serve is short. Point, Central Arizona. And into the Central Arizona College lineup will be number 3, Luisa Valentim, and number 7, Amy Lopez. Valentim will go back to serve. 16-8, Monsters on top. Lunt, Akbalut, back set to O'Donnell again, and not able to get on top of it. And that one goes long as well. Makes it 16-8. Akbalut, far side to Lunt. She fires. Dug out in the back row to Moore. Akbalut, back set to O'Donnell. This time it's in, but dug out by Valentim. Kalnina with the swing. Dug by Merrill. Far side Lunt with the swing. Off the block and in. Back into the Monster lineup will be number 7, Macy Anway, and Steliana Chakurova. Back into the Central lineup, number 13, Maria Toledo. Anway to serve to Lara. Set to the near side and blocked down by Mia Thompson at the net. Back on for Central Arizona will be number 9, Sierra Neely. Back to serve for the Monsters, number 7, Macy Anway, up 18-9. Marinari keeps it alive. Dug by Merrill. Far side to Lunt. Swings down. Lara with the dig. Back set to Murphy, and she gets the kill from the back row in front of Anway on the dive. We welcome everybody watching from all over the world here tonight on the EAC live stream feed on YouTube. Monsters lead at 18-10 in set 1 here over Central Arizona. Marinari to serve. Back set to Lunt from this side, and she gets a kill. Don't see her swing from the near side very often. It kind of caught me off guard when I saw that Lunt was lining up for that one on the near side. Quincy Camard back to serve. For the Monsters, up 19-10. Into Lara. Marinari with the set, far side, and that's a little long for Sierra Neely. The freshman outside hitter makes it 20-10, Monsters on top. Short serve by Camard, and that falls in for an ace. And the Monsters go up 21-10. Into the Eastern Arizona College lineup, number 9, Kiera Smith, freshman from here at Thatcher, Arizona. She'll serve for the Monsters. She leaves it short. Second service error of the game for the Monsters. 21-11, Eastern on top, Neely to serve. To Moore, Anway, short set, Thompson. Off the defender, Marinari, and in for the point for the Monsters. (22-11), Eastern on top. But first into the Central lineup, number 11, Andrea Soroa. Cadence Moore to serve. Into the near side, set back to the near side, and long on the attempt by Carolina Moreno. Cadence Moore to serve, up 23-11 here for the Monsters. That one is long. Point back over to the Vaqueros. Noel Lotta to serve for Central. To Smith, and that'll be an ace for Lotta and the Vaqueros. Makes it 23-13. And Lotta to serve again. That is short. Smith gets there this time. Blocked at the net. That ball is live, and that'll count for a point for Emma Orton, who was there on the block. Back into the Monster lineup, number 14, Brianna O'Donnell, and number 19, Asia Akbalut. Akbalut back to serve, up 24-13, set point. Set, back set to Murphy. Murphy blocked. Near side to Moreno. Smith keeps it alive. Akbalut there and over by Merrill. Nope, not quite. A little bit awkward after it went off the roof of the building and took the spin off of it. Makes it 24-14. Set point number 2 for the Monsters. Murphy to serve. Akbalut backside to Merrill. She swings and is blocked at the net by Moreno. Merrill came through with a great swing, but Moreno there to get the block for Central Arizona. 24-15. Murphy to serve. Into the net, and that's going to be set 1 for the Monsters. They win it 25-15 over Central Arizona. We'll be back for set number 2 after this. Welcome back inside Gateau Gymnasium. Lee Patterson with you. Thanks for joining us tonight on the EAC YouTube live stream broadcast as Eastern Arizona College leads Central Arizona 1-0. To start the second half for Eastern Arizona College, it will be Olivia Lunt, Emma Orton, along with Quincy Camard, Loimata Sayaki, Cadence Moore, and Asya Akbalut. For Central Arizona College, it will be number 2, Bruna Marinari, number 7, Amy Lopez, number 6, Catalina Moreno, number 5, Noelle Lada, number 9, Sierra Neely, and number 1, Evie Murphy. It will be Asya Akbalut to serve for the Monsters to start set number 2. Floats it in. Marinari sets back to Murphy. Murphy off the block. Picked up by Moore. Akbalut far side to Lunt. Lunt with the tip and the point. Not how hard you hit it, it's where you hit it. Monsters lead 1-0 to start set number 2. Akbalut to serve again. Into Neely. Marinari. Far side Moreno, and off the block and out. It'll be point for Central Arizona. That'll put Bruna Marinari back to serve for Central Arizona. Tied at 1. Short, but more there. Akbalut with an awkward set, left-handed by Lunt, not able to put it down, but a block at the net by Lunt on the far side. Marinari sets it to Moreno, off the block, picked up by Akbalut. Orton keeps it alive. Akbalut near side to Camard. She puts it down for the point. Sometimes those points are what really fires up a team when it wasn't pretty, but they're able to keep it alive. Scramble points, if you will. 2-1. Camard to serve. Marinari, back set, near side to Moreno, blocked at the net. Marinari tries the far side to Murphy, blocked again, and Orton lost her footing as she went down on the block and wasn't able to keep it alive up in the air. And it'll be a point for Central Arizona. Into the Central lineup, number 4, Eliza Kalnina. Back to serve for Central is Carolina Moreno. Far side, Akbalut will set to Lunt. Lunt able to get a lot on it. That was a lot harder than it looks for Lunt, as she was waiting for that set to come back over in her hitting zone and then timed it perfectly for the kill. 3-2 Monsters on top. Emma Orton to serve. For Eastern. Floats that one long and deep for the service error. She will head back to the bench, frustrated. Cadence Moore on as the libero. Noelle Lada to serve for Central Arizona, tied at 3. Near side, Akbalut sets, near side, and a kill by Ezgi Kuchk. Sophomore from Ankara, Turkey, transfer from Miami-Dade Community College. Back on for the Monsters, number 7, Macy Anway, and number 20, Steliana Chakurova. Macy Anway will serve for Eastern, up 4-3. Marinari sets near side to Murphy, blocked down, combo block. Nope, they're gonna give it solo block to Loimata Sayaki. Makes it a 5-3 ball game. Anway to serve. In, and point for the Monsters, as Central not able to get to. The receive by the Vaqueras. 6-3 now. Monsters on top here in set 2. Anway serves to Moreno. Marinari sets far side and down the line and in by Eliza Calnina. That makes it a 6-4 Monster lead. Evie Murphy in. Anway to Moore and over on the free ball. Murphy, far side now, Calnina. Siaki with it. Moore on the free ball over. Murphy, far side to Calnina, and that went behind the antenna, point to Eastern Arizona College. Melanie Merrill back on for Eastern, replacing Quincy Camard. Kuchk to serve. Marinari sets far side. Calnina blocked by the Monsters. Anway backs that to Chakurova, and she's down for the kill. Is that her first kill of the night for the Monsters for Chakurova? It is. Into the central lineup, number 9, Sierra Neely. Monsters serve up 8-4. In, but back to the net. Merrill there to put it back home. Her third kill in tonight's match. Makes it 9-4 Eastern Arizona. Kuchk into the net for a service error. Telling herself she needs to throw it higher on her approach. 9-5 Monsters lead. Neely to serve for the Vaqueras. Into Moore. Anway to the near side. And Merrill off the block. And the point for the Monsters. Toledo was there for the block, but it just went off of her forearm and out. In for the Central Arizona Vaqueras, Luisa Valentin. Moore to serve. Morinari, near side to Toledo. Off the block, far side Chakurova. She's blocked, kept alive by Anway, and in for the kill by Toledo as she found an opening in the back row where nobody was home. And back into the Central Arizona lineup, number 8, Tess McGuire, freshman. 10-6 Monsters lead here in set 2. McGuire to serve. To Moore. Anway, short set and in for Chakurova. Lunt back into the Monsters lineup, as is number 19, Asya Akbulut. Akbulut will go back to serve, up 11-6. Floats it to the back row. Marinari keeps it alive and over by Valentin. Akbulut to the near side. Merrill off the block and in. Monsters are finding some swinging lanes. Her 5th kill for Melanie Merrill tonight. Akbulut to serve. Over and in for the ace for Asya Akbulut. Her second ace of tonight, and a timeout called by Central. 13-6, Monsters on top here in set 2. We'll be back right after this. As we get back to live action, Monsters lead 13-6 over Central Arizona here in set 2. Monsters took set 1, 25-15. Asya Akbulut to serve. Leading 13-6. Into Neely. Marinari, far side to Valentin, blocked there by Lunt. Kept alive, Murphy gets it over. Akbulut, serve to Lunt in the middle, no block there, and Lunt puts it home. The block went wide, the set went middle, and Lunt did the rest. Makes it 14-6, Monsters on top. Akbulut to serve, Murphy over, and that goes off of her palm and takes off. Even she's confused. Evie Murphy said, what happened? That one just kind of took off on her as she tried to get it over. Akbulut again to serve. Floats it in to Lara. Marinari able to keep it alive. That one goes over and stays in. Set near side to Merrill. Off the block and good. Central Arizona is getting the block at the net, but the Monsters have been able to get the ball off of the block. Akbulut back to serve. And a rotation violation against Central Arizona. And that'll be a point for the Monsters. Andrea Soroa into the lineup along with 14 Samantha Valentin for Central Arizona. 17-6 Monsters on top. Akbulut with another ace for the Monsters. By our hand stats up here, that Akbulut has served, that is her 15th serve of the night. She has been on fire from the serving aspect tonight. Akbulut serves again. Neely set near side, swung, Akbulut digs. Moore, far side to Lunt, off the block, dug by Neely. Near side, Valentin, dug by Eastern. Lunt gonna tap it over. Toledo keeps it alive. Far side, off the touch, and it's gonna be a point for Central Arizona. That was Luisa Valentin with the kill. Into the Eastern Arizona College lineup will be number 22, Rhea Workman, the freshman from Basha High School in Queen Creek. Bruna Marinari, number 2, Bruna Marinari in to serve for Central. And in, it is in on the near side for the Monsters, for Rhea Workman. And the Monsters go up 19-7. Back into the Monster lineup, number 9, Kiara Smith, freshman from here in Thatcher. She'll go back to serve with Eastern up 19-7. Off the top of the tape and in. Far side, Murphy swings, dug by Moore. Coos, far side and in. And they're gonna overrule the line judge and say it's out on the swing. It'll be point to Central Arizona. That'll put Luisa Valentin back to serve for Central. Into Moore, far side to Workman, she swings, nobody there. And it's a down for a point for the Monsters. Siaki back in. And now Orton will go back to serve. Leading 20-8 over Central Arizona. Floater is in, far side. Marinari, far side. Neely blocked and not able to recover. And a block by, I believe, Workman on the far side. Or was that Siaki who got up? Siaki. It's got to be 3 or 4 blocks for her tonight. 4th block for Siaki. And a timeout called by Central Arizona. 21-8, Eastern Arizona on top. We'll be back after this timeout. We're back inside Gateau Gymnasium here on the campus of Eastern Arizona College. Thatcher, Arizona. Lee Patterson with you. Tanner Smith on the camera as well tonight. Amanda Patterson on stats. Emma Orton to serve for the Monsters, up 21-8. Over Central Arizona. Orton serve is in. Central able to get it over. Orton with it. Akbalut, back row set to Smith. Dug by Marinari. And they're not going to be able to control it. And the Monsters get a point and lead 22-8. Here over Central Arizona on Neon Night. And homecoming for EAC Volleyball. Orton to serve. To Toledo. Valentine, far side to Neely. Good swing, but dug out by Eastern, and Orton able to keep it alive and over. Far side, Neely swings, blocked. Picked up by Central. Smith, Akbalut. Cooch, she kills it. Right down the middle for Eski. 23-8, Monsters on top here in this one. Orton to serve. Into Toledo. Marinari, far side Neely off the block. Smith there to dig. Near side, Cooch on the swing, off the block. Toledo keeps it alive. Far side Neely, and she swings it out, and Monsters are down to set point. Here in set number 2. Into the Central lineup will be number 6, Carolina Moreno. And now Orton to serve set point. Floater is into Neely. Toledo. And over by Moreno. Orton. Near side, Siaki. Not able to get it over the top. Blocked. Murphy swings. Dug by Orton. Backside. Workman for the set, and she's got it down. Rhea Workman makes it 25-8. Monsters take set number 2. We'll be back for the 3rd right after this. Welcome back inside Gateau Gymnasium, or should we say Gateau Nightclub. There was a dance party in between sets here inside on Neon Night as the entire crowd, they turned out the lights and the entire crowd danced to It's Gonna Be a Good Night. And it has been a good night here for the Monsters. They lead 2-0 over Central Arizona. The Monsters will start in set number 3. They will start Brianna O'Donnell, Mia Thompson, Macy Anway. Cadence Moore will be the libero. Trikurova, Kuchk, as well as Siaki. It will be Central Arizona to serve to start set number 3. It will be Bruna Marinari to get set 3 underway. Short, but Siaki there. Anway, far side to Siaki, blocked at the net. Anway tries it again, Trikurova, near side and in for a kill for Trikurova. One nothing Monsters. As Kuchk back to serve. Lara alive and over by Kalnina. Anway, short set, off the block by Siaki, and a point for the Monsters. 2-0 Eastern. Serve is into Lara. Marinari sets far side, off the block, through the block really of O'Donnell. And that's a kill for Eliza Kalnina. Back to serve, Kalnina. Floats it into Moore. Anway, far side to O'Donnell. Lara digs. Now on the block at the net by Siaki. She was the only one at the net. She got up for the block. Point Monsters, 3-1. Cadence Moore back to serve now for the Monsters. Floats it into Lara. Murphy keeps it alive, but Lopez can't get it over, and the Monsters take a 4-1 lead. Moore to serve again. Molinari, near side to Moreno, dug by Moore. Anway keeps it alive and over on the free ball by the Monsters. Near side, Moreno swings, blocked, kept alive by Central. Over, Kuchk, Anway, O'Donnell, blocked at the net, but down for the kill. The Monsters go up 5-1. Moore back to serve again, up 5-1. And another ace for the Monsters. They go up 6-1. Moore back at the service line for the Monsters. Floats it in. Marinari sets to Murphy, blocked down, kept alive by Central and over by Kalnina. Trikurova, Anway, O'Donnell in the middle and down. She's having a great night for the Monsters, her 5th kill for O'Donnell. 7-1, Eastern on top. More to serve. Into Lara. Marinari sets near side to Moreno. She goes left-handed over the top of the block, and that is in for the kill for Moreno. Back into the Central lineup, number 13, Maria Toledo. And back to serve for Central, Noelle Lotta. O'Donnell, Anway, Shakurova. Over the top of the block and in. Olivia Lunt and Asya Akbulut back into the lineup for the Monsters. Akbulut will serve. Akbulut in. Marinari far side to Murphy, and she'll get the kill on the far side. Thompson was there for the block. Just came down on the wrong side of the net with it. Back in for Central, number 14, Samantha Valentine, and number 11, Andrea Soroa. 8-3, Monsters lead here in set 3. Monsters lead 2-0. Soroa to serve. Akbulut near side to O'Donnell, and she swings wide. Point Central Arizona. Soroa back to serve again. 8-4, Eastern on top. Near side to O'Donnell. Akbulut, far side to Lunt. Laura Diggs. Set to Moreno. That is a sharp angle, but she was able to get it down for the kill. She saw the double block coming, went off the outside of her hand and down the net and in. Soroa to serve. 8-5. Monsters on top. Moore. Akbulut. Far side to Lunt. Blocked at the net. Kuchk was able to keep it alive out of the net, but the Monsters not able to corral it after that. Point Central Arizona. 8-6, Eastern Arizona up here in set number 3. Monsters looking for a sweep. Serve is into Moore. Akbulut near side, back set to O'Donnell. Off the block, Lara there. Near side to Moreno. Moreno dug by Moore. Jump set far side to Lunt, and she powers it home on the far side for the Monsters. Into the Eastern lineup will be number 8, Quincy Camard. And she'll drop back to serve. And that's an ace for Camard. She gets it between defenders and makes it 10-6 Eastern Arizona College. In, far side, set backside. Blocked at the net and down. Thompson gets that block for the Monsters. Makes it 11-6 Eastern Arizona College as Camard to serve again. To Lara. Far side, swung on and in by Carolina Moreno. Found the open spot in the back row for the Monsters. She'll drop back to serve now. To Camard, Moore, and Kuchk able to get it over. Dug out by Central, near side. Kalnina not able to get it over on the angle. She saw the double block come as well, and she tried to go with that sharp angle as well down the net, but couldn't get it there. Thompson back to serve for the Monsters. Up 12-7 here in the third set. Into Lara. Soroa. Down to Toledo. And through the block and down for the point for Central Arizona. Louisa Valentin into the lineup along with 7, Amy Lopez for Central Arizona. Valentin to serve. Into Camard. Far side now to Kuchk. She swings off the touch. Saved by Central and over. Nice hustle by the Vaqueras. Sets in the middle to Lunt. Dug out by Valentine. Moreno. Now over by Kalnina. Far side. Cooch swings it and down. The Monsters go up 13-8. Anway and Chikorova back into the Eastern lineup. Toledo and Neely back on for Central Arizona. Amway back to serve for Eastern, up 13-8. Sorolla to the near side to Neely, and she swings it through for the point for Central Arizona. Back into Central for Central, Bruna Marinari and number 1, Evie Murphy. Marinari to serve for Central. Monsters lead 13-9. Moore, Anway, back to Kuchk, and she swings off of Laura, and she gets the point on the near side. She's having herself a good night too. 4 kills for her. We'll have a quick rundown of stats at the end of this one as well. Kuchka to serve. Serves that one deep and out. Makes it 14-10, Monsters lead here in the third set. One set 1, 25-15, and set 2, 25-8. Into the net, service error for Neely. Mia Thompson back into the lineup. Cadence Moore back to serve for the Monsters. Leading 15-10. Into Neely. Near side to Moreno, off the block. Thompson sends it back over and down for the point for the Monsters. 16-10 Eastern. With Moore back to serve. Into Lara. Marinari, far side to Murphy. Dug by Kuchk. Anway back near side to Cherikova. Dug out by Lara and over. Anway near side Cherikova, and she's going to get the kill on the near side. Lost one of the neon bows out of her hair when she swung on the last one. But 17-10, Monsters on top. Moore to serve. And another ace for the Monsters as Moore able to put it in. Back into the Central lineup, number 8, Tess McGuire. Moore back. Into Lara, over to Murphy, and over by McGuire. Anway, back set Chikurova, off the block and in for a monster point. Into the Eastern lineup, number 10, Sonia Shabai, and a timeout called by Central Arizona. 19-10, Monsters lead it here in set 3. We'll be back after this. Welcome back inside Gateau Gymnasium. Lee Patterson with you. 19-10. Eastern leads it over Central Arizona in set 3. Monsters lead it 2-0. Cadence Moore to serve. In far side, but can't control it. Boris for Central Arizona. And the Monsters go up 20-10. Moore back to serve. In to Lara. Marinari sets to the near side to Moreno. Dug there by Anway. Back row to Cooch. And she gets it over. Near side. Shakurova. And she is dug by McGuire. Back to Moreno. O'Donnell there for the dig. Bats at Shakurova again. Off the tip. McGuire there again for Central Arizona. A block at the net by Shabai. And the Monsters get the point, 21-10. It's a couple of great digs by McGuire on that last rally. Tiana Smith back into the Monster lineup. And Moore back to serve. Up 21-10. Marinari near side to Moreno, blocked down, and point Monsters. Shakurova with the block for the Monsters, 22-10. Rhea Workman will come back into the Eastern lineup for Shakurova. Her night is done. And Moore back to serve, up 22-10. Lara with the pass, far side to Murphy. Anway, far side to O'Donnell. O'Donnell with the kill from the far side. 23-10, Monsters lead here in set number 3. Moore to serve. Sets to the near side. Moreno swings and off the block and out of bounds of Chabai. Toledo back on for Central Arizona, and Lara will go back to serve for Central. 23-11, Monsters on top. O'Donnell, Anway, far side. Chabai tries to go left-handed, not able to get it over the net. Point Central Arizona. Sonia Shabai from Jasberny, Hungary. And a rotation violation against the Gila Monsters. That'll be a point to Central Arizona to make it 23-13. Lara to serve. Into O'Donnell. That goes over. Toledo puts it back. Moore sets it to Workman. Off the block and in for Rhea Workman. Lunt and Akbalut. And this is match point. Akbalut will go back to serve. She has been really good. This is going to be her 18th serve of the night for Akbalut. McGuire, Marinari, far side to Murphy, near side to Lunt. Back to Lunt. She swings, dug by McGuire. Marinari near side to Moreno. And that is in, and count it for the point for Central Arizona College. Into the Central lineup, number 11, Andrea Soroa. She'll serve for Central. Eastern up 24-14. Akbalut, far side to Lunt, and that'll do it. The Monsters sweep the Vaqueras 3-0. 25-15, 25-8, 25-14. Eastern Arizona College
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a community event tomorrow.
will move to 18-10 overall, 7-3 in the league. Central Arizona will fall to 3-13 and 2-8 in the league. We'll get a quick rundown of stats here before we get off the air. For Central Arizona tonight, 4 kills for Evie Murphy, 1 for Marinari, 1 for Valentine, 2 for Kalnina, 5 for Moreno to lead Central Arizona, 1 for Neely, and 2 for Toledo. 9 digs tonight for Marinari. She led the way for Central Arizona, 7 for Noelle Lara, and 5 for Neely. For Eastern Arizona College tonight, Cadence Moore had 17 serves, 18 for Asya Akbalut. Both of them spent a lot of time at the service line tonight. 3 kills for Siaki, 1 for Orton, 4 for Kuchk, 1 for Kamard, 9 for Olivia Lunt to lead the Monsters tonight. 6 kills for O'Donnell, 6 for Melanie Merrill, 6 for Cherkorova, and 4 for Workman tonight. 6 blocks for Siaki at the net, 6 digs for Moore, 8 digs for Kuchk,